Guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Maddie. Today I will be sharing my TBR for December. If I seem low energy today, if I seem like I'm really pissed off today, it is because the nominations for the Grammys were released today, and Taylor Swift's Reputation album was only nominated once for Best Pop Vocal Album of the Year. She is not nominated for Album of the Year. Explain to me, Grammys. I can't even believe it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You're telling me the best-selling album of 2018 is not nominated for Album of the Year? Y'all are canceled. I'm done with you. The Grammys have let me down so many times before. I am done. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just had to kind of do a mini rant. Alright, so let's get on to my December TBR. I have a few books that I want to read this month. I've been putting this series on numerous TBRs because I'm trying to finish it. And I'm slowly getting through them, but not fast enough. I wanted to finish these books by the end of the year, and I don't think it's going to happen. But I'm hoping to get to Origin by Jennifer L. Armentrout in December. This time I'm just going to put one book in this series on my TBR because I'm getting through it so slowly, which I don't understand because I love this series. So I'm just going to stick to putting one of these books on my TBR because I don't want to be too ambitious anymore because obviously I'm not getting to them quick enough. But as I said, I love this series, so if all goes well, hopefully I'll be able to finish it off this month. I highly doubt it. So I'm just going to try to get to Origin at least. Next, I have a book that I am currently reading, and that is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm participating in a readathon right now, which is called the Queer Lit-a-thon. So I decided that this book was the perfect book to pick up during this readathon. And it's been one that I've been really wanting to get to since this has been one of the most talked about books on BookTube, and a lot of people absolutely love it. So I'm reading it right now, and I am really enjoying it. It is so interesting. It's about this woman who is a movie star, and she had 7 husbands, as the title says, and she is sharing her story with this reporter so she can write a biography of her life story. And she is telling her things that no one knows, no one in the world knows about her, so it's kind of like a tell-all. It is so interesting. Her life is just fascinating, and I'm just really enjoying it so far. So I will for sure be finishing this one in December. I think I'm almost halfway through it. I am loving it. The next book I'm going to try to get to this month because I want to get to at least one more 2018 release this year before the year is over. That is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is another book that's been highly talked about this year because a lot of people love it. So I'm going to give it a shot. It is a fantasy book. And besides that, that's kind of all I know about it. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I haven't heard a lot about the synopsis of it. No one's really been talking about it. All they've been saying is that it's really good. And it is really long, so I'm kind of intimidated by it, but I'm still going to try to get to it. Another book that I am currently reading right now and listening to it on audiobook is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. This is another one I'm reading for the Queer Lit-a-thon, so I wanted to have a book that I can listen to on audiobook during a readathon since I can usually get through audiobooks really quickly. This one is good so far. I'm not going to say that I'm totally into it yet since I think I'm on like the 4th chapter, so I'm not that far along into it, but it is a contemporary book, which is my favorite genre, so I have high hopes for it, and I've also heard a lot of good things about it. And the last book I have on my TBR, which is also a book that I'm hoping to get to during this readathon, is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. This book was really hyped up last year, and I never got a chance to get to it. It is a historical fiction, and I've been getting a lot more into historical fiction books lately, so I have a feeling I will like this one. I also heard that the main character in this book has epilepsy, and the reason that I'm really drawn to that is because up until I was 12 years old, I actually suffered from epilepsy a lot, so I feel like I might be able to relate to this book. And I've been really looking for books that has epilepsy representation in it. So hopefully the representation in this book will be accurate and good, and for that reason I'm really looking forward to it. So those are all the books on my December TBR. I do have 2 more readathons coming up this month, but I will be doing separate TBR videos for those readathons. This is just the main books that are on my December TBR that I'm hoping to get to. So before I go, I'm going to do my Goodreads TBR pick for this month, where I do a number generator, and whatever number comes up will be the number correlated to my TBR shelf on Goodreads, and that book will be added to my December TBR. And before I actually pick a number, I want to go over whether or not I got to my last pick for November. That book was See How They Lie. I did not get to it, sadly. I tried my best, but with NaNoWriMo going on, it really wasn't a good idea to do a TBR pick for that month. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just wanted to do it just in case. But I didn't get to it. However, because of NaNoWriMo, I'm not too upset by that because I knew it was highly unlikely. However, I do want to get to this book sometime because it sounds really good. Okay, with that out of the way, let's just generate a random number. So the number is 682. I'm just going to go through my list and see what comes up. Okay, we're going to try again because the book that came up is a manga that is in the middle of the series, so that won't work because I'm not caught up on that manga series. So let's try this again. I knew this was probably going to happen. So the number is 729. Let's see what comes up. The one that came up is a novella in a series that I have not started yet. Another fail. Alright, come on, 3rd time's the charm. 921. Okay, the book that came up is The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter. I know this is a thriller book. I've also heard that it is very dark. And I mentioned before that I really love dark books. I have like a guilty pleasure for them, I guess you would say. So yeah, I'll try this one out. I wonder how many pages it is. Is it long? Hopefully it ain't long. Oh, wait, that's the ebook. It says 656 pages for the ebook. Oh, it's 511 pages. That is pretty long for me. However, I'll still start it. Hopefully it'll be good. But I've heard pretty good things about it, so I'm intrigued. So those were the books that I'm hoping to get to this month in December. Let me know if you've read any of these books. What are your opinions on them? I would love to know. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more bookish related videos. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter if you want to hear more from me outside of YouTube. I post every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and I'll be back really soon. Bye.